Alright guys, we are back. I'm just trying to find out what the issue is because now YouTube's being an utter idiot to me. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why it's got such an issue. I was streaming last night and now apparently today it's just decided, you know what, I can't be bothered with ya. Getting on my nerves. Really getting on my nerves. So we'll try this another way because I don't know if you guys can see anything or what's going on or anything, because according to this I am live, but yeah, it's just been a div. Right, we're going to continue on anyway. And we are back. So we are going to, obviously, we're hunting, we're still attacking the hunters, because obviously what I'm going to try and do now is I'm going to try and take down the next big hunter. So I do apologise for that cut in the stream. I don't know what it's playing at, it's just being absolutely stupid with me. The worst part is it's the console's now fine about it, it's YouTube that's being a spaz about it. Which is obviously a pain in the arse, because obviously so my setup is obviously I have the console running so I can obviously stream the gameplay for you guys, and I also have my PC which obviously I use so I can see the comments and things off YouTube. But apparently it's not even showing up on the PC that the screen like obviously the gameplay, so I then can't see if anybody's talking or anything, and it is bloody annoying. Excuse my language yet again. It's frustrating. So now I'm gonna have to disappear and find some food because still being an arse about it. Attack me all the time usually, so why now suddenly are you not interested? Where are ya? Coward. There we go. So now we will go back up and we will continue hunting the meat sacks, as I call it. Was going to go. There we go. Now I'm on the deck. I hope the stream's obviously showing up. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I can't see anything because obviously my computer's just like, no, I really don't care what you're doing right now. Yes. Sorry guys, I just had a slight interruption there. Computer's still not having it, it's still not loading up the stream. I don't know what is going on right now. It's just being an utter arsehole. Excuse my language again. It's just so goddamn annoying. And all I'm trying to do is bring you guys some gameplay, and PC's just not doing what I'm being asked to do.
By putting sharks in their place.
There we go. So let's go and get this meat bag.
On our hands. The fishing phenom, Candyman Curtis.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'll probably just rip him clean off the boat and we will get out of here because I don't want to be hanging around too much. There we go. And we are out. So we're going to disappear and we will go and deal with this. Get some advancements going. Right. These hunters need to give up. Ripped their guy clean off his boat and they seem to think that somehow they're going to be able to find me. Disappear. Where's that? Oh, it's just a boat. Fortunately, we've also now got the adrenal gland, which means that my speed is going to be beautiful. Obviously, I always add the adrenal gland. It just gives you that much more oomph in the water, more speed, more killing power, in a sense.
Already forgotten about the shark and her many crimes, so thus ends the bounty.
Right, we are going to go to the base and sort this out, but first I'm going to wipe out these two gators. As you can see, obviously, because of the sheer size of me now, killing things is getting so much simpler, which is obviously always a good thing. So, in actual fact, rather than swimming... Oh, I can't in combat, typical. Ah, it's right there anyway, so what we'll do is we'll swim. What is that that's tracking me? Is that a barracuda? No, a musculon. Or musculunge, whatever they call itself. Right.
The bull retreats to
so we are safe and sound now. So what we're going to do is we are going to look at upgrading ourselves. I don't really want to, I like the speed aspect, but I don't really want to get rid of this mineral digestion right now, because obviously the mineral digestion is useful as hell. I'm going to do that though. So I'm going to upgrade that, because obviously that boosts your health and everything else. I'm going to do that as well, because obviously that means that I'm gaining more minerals and everything else too. And we are sitting pretty. So what, let me have a quick look. So that's, we've got to kill the dead horse lake apex. So we've got to kill the apex for the lake. And that, and we're also almost halfway through the list here as well. I will do that too, because obviously I want that bioelectric fin. Let's have a look at the map. Where is this apex? Ah, bone teeth. Oh, fun, 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 fun. So we will look at that, or we will look into that, should I say. Yeah, let's get rid of this apex first. Let's get this done. Obviously, I've increased my heart and everything now, so my mineral digestion's up too. So yeah, I'm a big bad adult, so let's go and kill us a apex barracuda, because yeah, it would just be fun. We are rocking and rolling. Oh. Obviously, I will have to continue to eat everything I come into contact with, because that is just the most logical thing to do. Considering obviously I will need to build up. There he is.
Nightmare, the Barracuda.
There he is. And there he is. Right, let's go and kill this thing. Let's get this thing dead, because I could do with the... I won't use them, because obviously I prefer the bioelectrics for the whole process of... I'll give it that. It is very, very fast. It's not... It doesn't have a chance against me, but I'll let it think it does. So it's lost that much, it's got that much health left already, and we've only been in combat with it for a couple of moments. That's just... so much for being an apex predator.
While most recognize it as the title of a classic rock radio staple, did you know that it's also a fish?
That is that done.
Well, it's true.
Oh, we better go and check in on Scaly Pete. Where is he? There he is. Let's go and find out what Scaly Pete's up to. Obviously I will continue to eat as everything I come into contact with, but only for the sole purpose of, obviously I will try my hardest to get to the Elder stage before this video ends. I aim to do this video, I'll be doing this video for about hour and a half, 2 hours, just to get a lot more done, because obviously it means that I can get this gameplay done to the end for you guys with a lot less aggravation. Where are we going? Where are we going? Alright, okay. Really? I'm so... I just killed the apex of your species, mate. You think I'm gonna have an issue with you? Stupid. And you. I'm the apex of the sea. I'm an ever-evolving killing machine. Don't even try. Genuinely just sitting there expecting to come out of this in one piece. Stupid. I've never seen an apex predator just sit there like that. Oh well, a supposed apex predator just sit there like that. Clearly not as much of an apex as it likes to think. But we will continue on. Are you serious? What is that? Are you that stupid that you really want to try? I didn't think so. But good luck to you. Nice try, you sad, strange little creature. Sorry guys, I'm not obviously stopping to be annoying. I'm just obviously trying to get it up so that I can see what's going on the PC monitor as well. But my PC's just being an utter spaz about the whole situation. No offense intended, obviously, by using that terminology. It was never it wasn't directed at any sort of specific in any specific way. It's just annoying me right now, the fact that my computer has worked perfectly fine, and then suddenly today it chooses the day to have a complete and utter idiot moment, like a total meltdown.
back on board the Cajun Queen.
That's Kyle, my son. He's just here for the summer. Studies marine biology. Look at that. I got one hand can still tie a hook. He got two can barely tie his shoes. Must get that from his mama. Yeah. He used to help my daddy around. Spent a lot of time together. But we wasn't close. He was a shark hunter. That's all he was. If anybody were gonna catch the mega, it'd be him. Thought it was a government experiment, got himself loose. Boy, he wanted that shark. Wanted it bad. Found it once. Didn't catch it, no.
What happened to your father?
Huh?
What happened?
Look, I ain't got time to answer questions all day. Got work to do.
In other words, the shark got the better of him. Typical human response. They think that they're the kings of everything they come into contact with, when there are things out there that are much, much worse.
Just like Kyle LeBlanc, our young bull is the inheritor of a long family tradition, struggling to find her place in the world.
Right, let's... Ooh, we got the new area too. I need to get that though. I'm going to get that first, obviously. I need that first. But we're going to go... We're going to do what I wouldn't usually do. Obviously we're going to knife the top of the top. Or knife on the top. Because obviously it is more advantageous for me, so that way I can see where I'm going. I just don't like knifing, because obviously if you're knifing on the top, as I said before, you can't see what's underneath you. And yeah, it would be advantageous to see what I'm dealing with. Why are you just sitting there? There we go.
Handyman special overlooking breathtaking panoramic lake views. Open living with vintage appeal. Call Deborah.
That's good. Ooh, la 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 la. Right. So that's that done. So now we're going to head here. Although we do need to do this as well, because I don't think we've killed the apex here. No, we haven't. So it may be worth, obviously we'll go to the new area first, then it may be worth going back, because I haven't killed the apex of that area yet, and it would be advantageous to get more bone parts. Because, so the difference between the two is obviously the electric side of things is efficient for like stunning, things like that. But for me personally, well, not for me personally, but obviously then you've got the bone side of things as well. The bone is for more attacking ships, so obviously the bone jaws, the bone head, all of the bone parts, they're designed more specifically for taking on ships, because obviously the bone parts would be best for hunters and the electrics would be best for apex predators, things like that are in the ocean already. I hope everyone's having a good day. Obviously, I'm not being ignorant. I obviously I hope everyone is having a great day. I've only just sort of had the time to do this because I've been playing. I released a video last night. If any of you guys have seen it, I released a gameplay video of me, and I've actually managed to get a team together. So we did a run through on that a couple of times. We've got second place twice. First would have been better, but obviously you can't win every time. Which is
Golden
fine.
Shores was built as vacation residences
Now in the Golden
for
Shore,
wealthy
so as you
out-of-towners,
can see, the
with
air,
spectacular ocean
the water's a
views,
lot less
private
murky,
beach access, and a gate to
and
keep out
I'm
the
now
locals.
completely in open area, so hunting's going to be a lot more pleasant. I'm not going to be tied into such tightly knit areas. And we will keep pushing and pushing for this Apex Predator status. Well, not Apex Predator status, the Elder status. Or what I meant. Excuse my mixing my words up there. So that's that.
No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garden.
I think in here there is mako sharks, so obviously now we will start hunting other sharks, which is fine by me. No problems killing other shark types.
Convenient and tasty way for
As you can
sharks to
see, there
increase
is a
their
lot
protein
more to
intake.
do here. I do not like doing that. There we go. So now we're in a cave system, apparently. Is there something in here? Yeah, potentially. We will find out. Like, that's what I love. That I do love about this game, the fact that you have to keep referring back to the map to do it. Really, really. Meat suit. Absolute meat
Sharks'
suits.
propensity to clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions.
What is up here? Let's go and have a look, shall we? And we are back out. That's good. Ooh, yeah, do you know what? Let's go for our first mako shark, shall we? Let's get that.
Hockey sticks are still legal according to Baton Tordu course rules, but not for long if membership director Doug Thompson has anything to say about it.
Where's that mako gone? Oh, I'm kind of disappointed. I was going to actually take on the mako. I will go around. You'll see. I will keep referring back to the maps. Not obviously for any other reason than to so I know what I'm doing. Obviously, collecting things like this means that, as you can see, I can level up at a much faster rate.
Golf ball diving is an exciting and growing field where you can risk alligators and venomous snakes for 7 to 10 cents per ball.
All right, let's go here first. Let's get that done, because obviously it's all good and well collecting all this stuff, but it's no good to me if I can't use it. Not use it. I know what I mean. I think I'd have a moment right there if I was in that situation where then all of a sudden a shark just flops up on land. Really? That's the barracuda. Second barracuda. Where's that mako gone? Trying to dance around me. I think it's just realised that it's completely outmatched. I think all these animals are suddenly going to realise that they're completely outmatched. And then you get eaten. Beautiful. 7 levels away from being a big bad elder shark. So obviously we will grow in size, jaw strength increases, all the good stuff. And that is exactly what I want to be. I want to be at that stage where I am that much bigger, that much stronger, so I can continue to also work on the capabilities. And we will have to figure out where that... Ooh, albino. There we are. So we are now here, so we'll see what we can upgrade, if anything at all.
It's here in the grotto that the shark can discover the absolute serenity deep within her soul.
Obviously, sharks can't generally, because if a shark stops moving, it dies, so that's the only thing I'd have to say that I don't agree with, the whole process of, like, you can't stop. But obviously with this, you have to stop at some point, which is fair enough, but right, let's have a look. Oh, chest, let's go for the chests. Let's go to the what is it, knife. I'm not going for the Mako just yet, but for some reason, there we go. It's down there. Ah, there we go. So, to get, we'll have to get... Don't be like that.
The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor.
So we got that now. I will, as I said, I will keep making a point of finding things like this, because obviously it means that I can do what I said I was going to do and make sure I get to that elder shark status for you before the end of the stream. And that is the next
Over
objective.
the course of a bull shark's life, it will ingest quite a broad assortment of flotsam and jetsam.
Ooh, it wants me to eat king mackerel. Okay, we'll do that now, as we're in the area.
King mackerel remains a popular dish, in spite of being one of the top 5
okay.
for potential mercury poisoning.
Am I taking on 2 Makos? Yeah, I am. Ah! 2 Makos for the price of 1. Stop diving out of the way. Stupid sharks. Do you know what? Okay. You're the first to die. You're weakest. So that's them gone. As you can see, obviously I when I started this, yeah, I would have never been able to do that. Now I can kill two sharks at once. I'm a much stronger predator. But obviously, as the game progresses, you just get stronger and stronger and stronger, to the point that it gets fun, because you can then just. But as you progress later on, obviously I've still got to go up against like orcas, hammerheads, things like that. They're going to be a lot more challenging to take down. Yeah, don't try. Just don't try, Mr. Barracuda. Let's eat that creeper. Obviously I'm eating these because obviously most of my abilities will seem to run on the reliance of the yellow.
Nothing gets a kingfish in the mood quite like watching a 73-year-old hit a double bogey. The fact that they've turned the waters off Baton Tordu into a spawning ground attests to their love of seniors golf. The members of Baton Tordu who commissioned this piece apparently found it whimsical. Whereas if you ask me, it's a little trite and unimaginative.
So that's that. Just gonna find out what's going on with that. Oh, so obviously we'll go and do this now. We'll go in here. I am talking to myself. I do apologise. I do it every now and then. I will just have a random conversation with myself, just so I can get it in my head what I'm doing. That. Let's go down here, as risky as it might be. Well, I wouldn't say it's a risk. I killed everything else I've come into contact with. It's just another one of those scenarios.
The primitive predator demonstrates how they've survived since the Devonian period.
Oh, I've got a quest in here too. I don't think I'm going to be the only one in here though, the only predator, so we'll take this nice and slow. It's only barracudas so far. So we've got barracudas. More barracudas.
It's generally believed that a shark never sleeps.
In actual fact, sharks nap. As that gentleman just said, it's believed that they don't sleep. In actual fact, what they do is they glide through the water and they rest. So, but obviously, because a shark will die if it stops, they stop to rest. They nap as they glide. I didn't know. I actually saw it on a documentary. Fascinating. Obviously, I do like watching things like that, documentaries. I just find them fascinating because obviously we're not the only thing on the planet, and I find a lot of it all like really interesting. I've got 4 barracuda. Beautiful. Because I've got the hearty perk on, they're not really doing anything to me as far as my health is concerned. I do that and the mineral gain and the health gain with the mineral one as well, which means that I can obviously consume a lot more for mineral gain, or I can get a lot more out of consuming enemies, which is clearly what I want. That's that one done. Oh, I need that. I want that. So that's that got as well.
The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of
as you can tell, because
nourishment.
obviously the way I've got my setup done is I'm now able to do a lot more at a more accelerated pace. That's why I'm almost halfway to being an Elder Shark, and we've barely been playing 40 minutes, which means that I should, don't quote me on it, I should be able to attain elder status well in advance for this video. In theory. I'm not going to say yes, but in theory I should be able to attain it. Yeah, I'm not going to eat any of you. You're all panicking for no reason. I haven't tried. Although she keeps screaming, I'm going to eat it just for the sake of it.
Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks.
Yes, I'm cruel. Get over it. It's a shark. I'm a shark. Of course I'm supposed to be cruel.
Somebody's drinking team has a drowning problem.
Somebody's drinking team has a drowning problem. Yeah. I love the little quirky little comments that they come out with, though. That's what I love about this game, is like the quirky little comments they seem to come out with. Am I even going to be able to reach that? No way. Although, I might be able to, but I will have to do it a different way. I'm not eating any of you just yet. It doesn't fit me in any way just yet. It will do eventually, and then when it gets to that point where it does benefit me, you're all dead. But for now, you're good. Obviously, I know for to get the because you get 3 different types of sharks. So you obviously get the bioelectric, bone, and a shadow. Like so to get the shadow form, you have to do a lot of you have to complete all like the collection stuff. Really? Let's go. Yeah. How eager are you now to keep fighting? You are eager. Unfortunately, my young friend. Where are you? Dead. Okay. It's like that. And that's the way it is. Oh, it's up there. I'm not too worried about that. I am going to go and hunt this. Hunted. More games. Done, son. As you can see, it is, I think, because I tend to spend a lot of time leveling, it means that doing things like this, like, I was barely fighting this thing for a minute, and it's dead.
Not likely, but let's pretend they did, as it makes for a more interesting storyline.
This is definitely my kind of game, because, like, I'm just a pure killer. But I'm a shark, so I've got an excuse. Because on most games, a lot of people, like, they tend to just kill everything they come into contact with, things like that. Me, I tend to play by the mission. Like, I will do it for the mission, to get the mission done, things like that.
Consistently the most difficult hole on the course, many golfers struggle with this par 7 humdinger.
chest round here. I think I just saw a chest round here somewhere. Let's kill the shark first, and then we can deal with the chest. There it is.
Some sharks are scavengers, indiscriminately consuming anything that's vaguely edible.
Little yelp it lets out when it knows it's about to die. Ooh, yummy. Let's get this Barracuda and a Mako together. You're gonna play me like that? Really gonna try and do me like that? Wow. I love it when they pick a fight and then they try and run. I love that. But these two are actually proving to be a little bit of a... Never mind. I was going to say challenge, but then it didn't turn out to be the case whatsoever. I got my kill. As always.
In the kill or be killed world of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death.
Cheers, Mr. Mackerel. And you, whatever you are. Let's get that. Okay. Oh, and I've got a quest here anyway, so we'll do both. 2 birds, 1 stone. And 5 Barracuda are on me too. I don't know what I can't tell what I'm eating at the minute. I'm just eating everything. They're all attacking me at once, but I'm eating them all. It's easier to get rid of the predators that are already there, because then I can just continue with what I'm doing. Nom 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 nom. You dodged me, you sneaky little soul. Oh, I didn't mean to hit your boat. I'm so sorry. Please leave me out of it. There we go. Mackerel time. Yum. You're not one of the ones that I need to eat, but I'll eat you anyway.
The best way to catch a kingfish is with a wire leader twin treble bait rig on a 7-foot rod. Or you can just be a shark.
One more. And that's that. So now we've got the Apex Predator here as well. As you can tell, I've played this game a lot. Well, I got level 30 really quickly. Don't ask me how I did it. Obviously, I just tend to play the games different ways because I've got this whole completionist issue where I play a game, I've got to do it, play it to the best of my abilities.
While using this medication, if you experience priapism, do not attempt to improvise your own surgical shield.
Really? I would personally just leave it, because I've eaten plenty of your brothers and sisters. I'm only doing this to obviously gain the points, as I mentioned. But now, before we take on this Apex, we will just get some more of these quests done, because obviously the quicker it and closer it means that I get. How do I miss?
Makos are easily identified by their conical snout and crescent-shaped caudal fin.
That does make me laugh, that a barracuda, so a fish that size thinks it can take on a full size, well, not full size, but a really large shark. In that situation, I would be like, yeah, I'm out. I'm not dealing with this. Because if it sees me and decides to eat me, nah. Yeah, I would not enjoy that too much. Definitely wouldn't enjoy it too much. So look, as I said, we're almost level 15 already.
This instantized protein makes a great between-meal supplement, giving the shark the energy she needs to put on serious mass.
We're going to deal with this too. Wow. Let's go and see what this is about. Nice. I need chest. Is there anything else in here that I may have missed?
A shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta.
Ah, that's that. Oh, there's something up there. I don't see why you try. I can't tell how many. I don't know how many Makos I've killed. In my other gameplay, I've killed so many Makos, it's disgusting. Because for some reason, obviously they all seem to think that it's a good idea to attack me, and then they find out very quickly and try and run. At that point, I've already decided that I'm going to eat them. I don't know how it's able to swim with no fins. No. Oh. I need to go. Now that would be an interesting sight, wouldn't it, you think? And you suddenly, you go to get in your swimming pool here, and suddenly realise that there is a bull shark in your swimming pool. There is no way I'm going back that way. I can't be bothered to deal with that. I'm not going for another Mako. It's just a pointless expedition for me. Because eating another Mako, just tedious. I've eaten plenty of them already. Obviously I'll do it for XP gains, but I don't really have anything that I need to use the red for at the minute. It's more about the blue and the yellow. Let's go and get us Apex Mako. I'll try and make sure I'm level 15 by the time I get to it, because because then when I do go for it, at least I'm... But yeah, really bad idea on your part there, mate. Sorry, Mackerel, you're a higher level, so you're mine. Your dinner.
Groupers are capable of absorbing extreme amounts of water in their attempts to suck up prey.
Come on, I'm so close to leveling up. Level. There we go. So we're a little bit bigger and we're now level 15, so... Yeah, let's go and take on this Apex Mako. See what we can do. Let's take it leisurely this time. Really? I love the way they try, then suddenly they eat eaten in one mouthful. Yeah, it's like literally a one bite moment. There you are.
The Mako.
Golf ball for an eye. Where is it? There you are. Whoa, you are fast. I've got 2 Makos on me right now. Oh, so we're about the same level, so that might increase my chances. Ah! It doesn't help I've got a second Mako on me as well. I'm going to kill that Mako. I'm going to execute him and eat his flesh so that I can continue my hunt for his chum over here. I'm going to have to find food too because I might not survive otherwise. Yeah, thanks for that.
Fast and aggressive,
Thanks.
The Mako is known as the peregrine falcon of sharks. But as the peregrine is a land-based bird, this designation means nothing to the Mako.
Well, that's that done. So that's the apex in this area. That was pleasantly easy. Well, minus the fact that I was getting ganged up on. Stop running away, coward. Thanks. Right. Yeah, let's kill that before we then go. And then we'll go to the grotto and we will do some advancements. Because obviously if I can increase my mineral digestion a lot more, I'm laughing really. Gnashing. I love the fact that it's not really putting up a fight. It just sort of sat there and was like, I'm probably going to get killed right about now, but well, let's just sit here anyway. Why not? As you can see, I'm getting closer and closer to level 16 already. I level up really quick in this game because obviously I'll do the missions, but I'll also go around eating everything just to ensure that I level up a lot faster. Like, I've noticed, like, there's a lot of YouTubers that will try and be clever about it. They'll go through, they'll edit their gameplay and things like that. I'd rather not. I'd rather bring just raw gameplay, because raw gameplay is better than edited, if I'm honest. Like, for my opinion, it's because then you can see what happens as I progress. It's not a case of snip, this has happened, snip, this has happened. I prefer to do it so you're like, yeah, you're gonna watch me eat my way to an apex,
grilled, skewered, used in soups, or made into a horrible tasting gelato.
Right. What? You're underneath. So now I've got to find a way to get to you. That is a little protector. Bad move on your part, my friend. I'm going to be careful as we come in here, because the Mako is in here. There, apparently. There you are. Nibble, I'll give you one back. How about that? Ooh. I like the way he is putting up a little bit of a fight for that last ditch attempt at survival. Unfortunately, it was just not good enough. Is there anything in here? There's a license plate. I don't really want that. So what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel and we are going to look at some upgrades. Yay! Oh God, stretch! My old bones. My old bones.
It's important to create personal time for sober self-reflection.
So now we've got the bone fin. So we'll put them on, obviously. I'll put them on, but it's not a major concern. Ooh, what do I do? What do I do? Let's do it. Bioelectric teeth. So they're now maxed out. So that's that done. We'll upgrade the bone fin as well, just to sort of give me a little more oomph. As you can see, it says their damage resistance not plus 9%, ramming damage plus 9%, and on evade I inflict 40 damage on anything around me, plus 14 damage resistance, which is good. Obviously I will only have this until I can get the bioelectric, which is there. Ironically, the next time I go up against Hunter, I will get the bioelectric fin, which will be something I will do. I've got quests in Fotwick Bayou. Okay, so I will end up having to go to Fotwick Bayou again. As you can see there, a quite handsome looking shark, and I've now got bone fins, which makes me just that much more angry looking. So ramming speed, it means that if I ram that, I'm going to do a lot more to it. According to this, I have to go back to the bayou. So I suppose we'll go back to the bayou and get this done. And continue the advancement to the next stage in our evolution. Yes, I'm smoking. You can hear me using my lighter.
The locals here know every nook and cranny of
But to be fair, I had a bit of a scare the other week, and so I had the doctors come out, and I have the same lung capacity as a non-smoker. Figure that. Yeah, I was actually chuckling to myself when he said. I was just like, what? I was like, really? So yeah, I have the same lung capacity as a non-smoker. And I've been smoking for years, so I was highly entertained. Actually, while we're here as well, I might try and see if I can go up against the apex here as well, because then we'll get more bone parts for my shark. Hello. He just gave me a slap, didn't he? Where's the gator? Where is he? I'm confused. Where is he? I can hear him. There you are. Thanks. Another one. They really are wanting to have a go at me today, aren't they? Because they know I'm about to wipe out. I'm going to keep hunting their apex. He gave me a slap, I gave him a slap back. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, that's that. So let's continue on. Catfish. A mild snack. Oh, itchy nose. Excuse me. Itching my nose there. I've been trying to grow my beard out. Obviously you can't see because I haven't got a camera as of yet. But yeah, I've been growing my beard out and it is itchy as hell on my nose. Three of them. They all want to play. But I'm not interested right now. I've got more pressing matters to attend. That done.
Man's tendency to anthropomorphize them into lovable cartoon characters belies the fact that sea turtles are ornery creatures that can bite through bone.
I need to go up here as well, because there's got to be something in here I'm missing, because I've only got 75% of this done. And there's... yeah, we'll go and do this. We'll go and do this. And I think you have to get, like, I don't know what the percentages you need to do to be able to then access the apex for the area. I will find out, and I will do my utmost to make it happen. Nearly level 16. Yay. There's going to be gators all over this place, because there would be, generally, because this is a hunting ground. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Why would you do that? Yo, Mr. Croc, have it go away. Oh, it's a license plate. Yeah. I might try and grab it. There we go. It's level 16. We are getting there nice and looking nice and pretty now. Big, bad, and...
Part of what conjures the alienness of the shark is its lack of a skeleton.
I didn't realise. I didn't actually know that. Huh. Sharks don't have skeletal systems. That is interesting to learn, actually. Oh, I actually got that. I'm actually surprised with that. Are you really? This is why I don't like knife in the water, the surface. And I got him in one catch. Caught him, ate him, no questions asked. What's this? There we go. Let's go for the apex. Let's go for the big bad apex alligator. Give me a slap, I don't care. Because now what's going to happen is I eat you. Obviously, I do recommend, to get the bone parts, you have to kill all the apexes in each area. You have to kill the apexes in each area to then get access.
The American alligator.
Hello. Let's go, princess. Let's go. Oh, she's coming right at me. Right at me. Level 20. I'm not loving this. I'm not loving this. She's stunned. Flailing around. I've eaten most of your limbs now. Lovely. Would be another gator decides to jump in on the action. I need to find food as well. But I'm going to make sure that I keep getting my shots in at her while I do so. Mate, go away. You're a small fry compared to this girl.
For decades, Rosie has been a star in Big B's Bayou Buddy stunt show. But our shark is far too young to appreciate Rosie's classic brand of celebrity.
I'm just going to eat for the aggravation. Oh, I need to get out. 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 Woohoo! That would take one hit. Oh, I need to get out. I need to get out. Just until I'm healed. Ooh, that was a lot closer than I would have liked, to be honest. Although that is the first time my health has ended up like that low. I think I've already died once, I think. At least it was only once though, so I can't complain. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry about that. I drink a lot of energy drinks, so that's what that is, I suspect. Come on. And then we're going to go and find it. Once my health is back up to par, we will go back to the grotto. So health is full again. Ah, I need to get that. I need to turn back round. I'm not going to be... I will be going back to the grotto, but I want to get that first, because obviously I've got 8 out of 10 of them in this area. And then we will go and find out what new part I've got. Yeah, let's go. This is a reference to Hook, as in the Robin Williams film Hook, and first time I found it I was like, no way, I can't believe it. It's hilarious. Right, so that is that. So let us go back to the... I think we may be able to move back into the previous area, into the other area. We'll see what happens.
Returns to the grotto.
Right, so what's the new... I haven't got a new body part. Okay. Oh, we have amphibious. So I can now potentially go on land. Interesting. Do you know what? I'd rather get mineral digestion up, because it means I'm getting 25% more minerals and 25% more health from feeding. So where are we at? So we need to get Golden Shore's Revenge, and then we need to check on Scaly Pete. So we're going to jump back to Golden Shores. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Cracking.
Baton Tordu was built just in time for the slow decline of golf as a popular sport.
Right. Let us continue on. So now we're going to have to go and kill human beings. Human beings. I may... Well, actually, once we've killed these humans, obviously that's going to kick off another hunt. And I may take the... I may actually make the point of getting the next part, which is the bioelectric fins. So I may actually look at doing that while we're here. I feel bad for these humans because they don't know what's about to happen. I'm just deciding how I'm going to flop right up on top of here. Oh! Panic! Panic, you fools! I will hunt you all!
Many a child has run away to the sea with a head full of romantic notions of dynamiting sharks for a living.
Got a shark situation.
Have you? Really?
Got another shark situation?
Got a shark situation? No, I can't believe it. Oh crap. Oh crap. Back in the water, back in the water.
Because what other way is there to celebrate killing beautiful animals for tasteless, nutritionless body parts than a $450?
Shouldn't try and attack me, people. Because now, I'm going to eat you all. Eat. So obviously the ramming speed with the bone parts means that I'm able to injure boats a lot more, which is obviously what you need to be doing, because the quickest way to get their attention is to sink their boats and eat them. At the minute it's looking alright. I just don't like the fact that they're using explosives. What sort of person does that? They hunt me by using explosives. Kinda cowardly, if I'm honest. But there are people that do it. Unfortunately, there are people that will use explosives to hunt. Because apparently they don't have the finesse, I would imagine, to actually do it the old-fashioned way. I'm out, I've got to get out of here. Why would you slap him? I need to eat it. Swam right into it. What are you doing? Back off.
Find it. It's hiding.
Well, I'm not hiding, but alright. Level 17 achieved. Where's the Mako? Do you know what? I was busy hunting people. You decided to get a little bit too rambunctious for your own boots there, my friend. And we are back. Rip him clean off deck, because he's the one using explosives. And you, because you're using explosives too. I will kill you if I see you using explosives, I promise you.
The shark hunters have arrived. Soon we will see them in action, and quite possibly discover which one of them stole my car stereo.
I try and be surgical like a knife, so I will rip them clean off the ship and eat them. Obviously I need to do this until I can eat the guy I actually need to eat. Yeah, I flopped up on deck. Right, we'll have to duck out just for a minute. Just so I get some more sustenance, and then we will go back and continue the tyranny that is.
What is that?
I don't know how they're able to hit me in the water like that, but alright. Just give me more and more excuses to want to eat you all. Pretty angry. I'm furious. Not only are you using explosives, you have to use assault rifles. The fact that they're having to use assault rifles to hunt me. Oh, wow.
Should have checked the gas.
No, you should have just been better.
Suffocating out today. I need a new prescription.
Alright, I'm going to have to disappear again and try and find some sustenance. I can't flop up on the land and eat the people because that would just be a really stupid move on my part. Right, let's go back. Let's knife the water though, because obviously I want them to know I'm still here. Beautiful, so hopefully this new hunter should turn up in a minute and we can eat him too. Ow.
Hunters waste little time hitting the water when a shark becomes a threat to human life.
Come on, Dixon. Which one are you?
The Hoosier Hotshot. Ensign Tyler Dixon.
So I will do the same as I did last time. I will rip him clean off the boat and I will disappear. Really? Ah! They're trying to keep him protected. They're trying to keep him covered so that I can't get at him. Typical cowards. Really? We're gonna have to disappear. We're gonna have to disappear. Where's all the food?
No, don't see her yet.
I love the way that there is nothing to eat when I need it, but when I don't need it, it's ample. There's plenty of things to eat. Please don't force me to go up and eat them people. I don't want to have to go on land. Do you know what? I actually want to really crap on my day.
The Predator is vulnerable outside of her liquid element.
Where are they? Peace out, Dixon.
Only time will tell whether government actions
And
can
that is how an apex predator does it.
Reputation as a shark attack hotspot.
Like a knife. You kill what you need, nothing. need to get out of here.
Anybody got a good set of those pliers? What is that?
At least we've now got more to the bioelectrics.
Brought my fish finder.
Obviously I love the bioelectrics, so I will attach those fins instead of the bone ones. Just waiting to lose these
The hunt
people.
ends. But
There
this
we
is
go.
a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature.
Right, before I do anything else, I better go and see what Scaly Pete's been up to. Hoorah!
Back aboard the Cajun Queen, family tensions are at an all-time high.
Kyle, what's wrong? Can't you catch no reef?
I can, but this one's like 20 feet.
15.
Whatever.
Can't do it.
I'll come out there. I'll do it. The old man with one hand.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't be mutilating baby sharks.
What you say?
Nothing.
Boy, I couldn't catch in a diver. He telling me how to hunt a shark. Believe that?
I mean, I came down here thinking it'd be a good opportunity for some father-son bonding. But now, I don't know. I might start looking for another summer job.
Hey, not everybody made to be a fisherman. I just hope this whole university thing works out for him, yeah?
Alright, so once this is done, we'll go back to the grotto. Although, we've got the next episode, so we are starting to get to much more wide open spaces, which is fantastic. So actually what we'll do is we'll head to the next grotto before I look at upgrading her abilities. Although I still need to get more of a percentage here as well, so that I can take out the apex for this place too. I will upgrade the bone stuff, but I don't overly. Really? Yeah, I'm not gonna eat them. I'm gonna be polite for a change. I'm gonna be a real polite, sir. I'm gonna be real polite, shark.
Sapphire Bay's
So,
famous
Sapphire
Pier
Bay.
1 provides visitors with plenty of
Which
skee-ball,
is
popcorn
nice because
shrimp,
it's a lot
and
deeper,
elegantly
so I've
airbrushed
got a lot more
t-shirts.
movement, and it adds a whole new mess of things to eat. Seals, swordfish. Where are you? Where are you running around? Not a smart move, my friend. We are that much closer. That crunch. I should bite through his shell.
Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm.
We're now here, so we are going to upgrade that, and and now we have biofins, which is absolutely brilliant. Let's go after some parrotfish, shall we? And whatever else we need to come into contact with. What's that? Oh, it's a vent. Well, we'll go for it, because obviously the more we, now we're here as well, we can look at other stuff. Ooh, hammerheads. We'll leave them be for now. We'll take down a hammerhead at some point. Just for the sheer sake of it.
From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food.
And now we're level 18. We are there, getting so much closer.
Minerals in her diet.
2 levels out from being a seriously angry apex predator. An elder form. Right. Ooh, what's up there? Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look, see? Whatever it is over here, but we can't get to it seemingly. No, we can't get to it apparently. And there's nothing in here where we can, no way we can go anywhere here. There we go. Nope. Oh well, we'll just go back down the way we came. I do forget to use the sonar, ironically, or my sonar ability. Alright, let's go and collect some of this stuff. Why would you... So what I need to get to is somewhere buried down at the bottom. Alright, okay. So we'll go for that instead. See what that is. Ooh, yay. A marlin. Let's go and kill me a marlin. I haven't killed a marlin yet. Really? Real clever.
Long a haven for small government ideologues, Port Clovis prides itself in its lax amusement park safety standards.
Ooh, chest. Beautiful.
Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water.
Beautiful. So we'll go in here. That.
The rapacious rover is always swimming, searching for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait.
Aha.
There's no such thing as a recession-proof business, except for the frozen banana stand. Whether boom or bust, the demand for reliable, quality frozen bananas remains a constant.
Oh, that must be a license plate. Let's go. I don't generally knife, but we'll go and find out what's going on with this. Did you see that? So now, because of the fins, if I descend or ascend, I let off the same with if I try and evade, I let off like a static charge, which sends out like an EMP pulse, which what that then does is that will send out an EMP and it will stun anything that comes into contact with me. Oh, it's chasing me. Really? A barracuda out here. Not very intelligent, are they, old barracudas?
Pride in boat ownership manifests itself in a variety of ways here in Port Clovis.
Wait, I just got the wrong thing, but I needed to get it anyway. Alright, how do we get up there?
Using her quickness, the bull shark is able to escape serious injury.
There we go. Right, where is it? Yep, we need it. We need this.
Supercharged with gene-altering mutagens, the shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition.
Right. Where is that? Oh, there it is.
This shark understands that she needs to eat essential minerals to stay healthy and grow.
I think we've gone back into a previous area.
As coastal communities face ecological collapse and ruin, it's still reassuring to know you can get in your 18 holes.
Oh. So at least we're back in the water now. We'll do a couple more. I might do this till I get to level 19, and then I may cut this short. Not cut it short, but I may end this stream. Got a lot done. Almost 10 levels.
Bird Dog Grill is famous for its endless platter challenge, featuring a dozen oysters,
an hour and a half,
one full rack
just
of
over an hour and a half.
6 sausage links, half a barbecue
It's
chicken,
not bad.
and
Could be better.
25 spicy wings.
Beautiful. Right, so there's a chest in here. Nice.
Goaded by lusty appetites, the shark's sole aim is to eat and evolve.
Hello. And there is another. Oh, I'm loving this right now.
This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination.
So we need to get out, find a way out. Hopefully this takes us back out the way we came in. Yes, it does. And what is that? That is a license plate. What is it sat on? Is that a ship? Really? I don't suspect I'm going to be able to just flop up on deck and get that. But let's give it a shot anyway. Ah, almost. Almost. Came close. Not close enough, but close. Keep moving. I've done quite well, and obviously I'm using the bare bones, so this is like almost, apart from the teeth and all the internal stuff, this is basically a bare bone shark, really. Obviously there's a couple of, I've got the bioelectric fins and teeth, but the rest of it is just a standard shark. So there's something in here that could be of any sort of level of importance to me. Keep traversing through the cave system. Let's see what we can see. Nothing. Straight back out the other side. Really? A Mako. I've eaten one of its fins, or its tail fin. I love it, they pick the fight and then they try and run. Don't pick a fight if you don't want to get dead, as I see it.
As is well known, volleyballs make
this is a reference to oh god,
the first chance they get.
I can't remember what it is. It's the Tom Hanks one, because obviously the ball sat there is Wilson. Something under there. I will have to start consuming a lot more now, because obviously I need to get my experience up so I can increase the output of my fins and things. Obviously my fins are only stage 1 right now, but I need them at least stage 2 if I can help myself. Dodged a bullet there, my friend. Or so you thought. Yeah, let's take on our first hammerhead. Where are you? Well, that didn't last. Ooh, is this... So I'm near the grotto now.
The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf.
Just max this out. So now I've got increased everything. I can attach that. I'm not going to at the moment. Because obviously I will use that later on but I will max everything out. I do prefer to max everything out, just so I've got everything like proper max. Ooh, I could actually do that as well. I will do this obviously just so that, because later on you go up against a lot stronger hunters and things, so it would be advantageous for me. So they're all the quests you got to do. I'm already halfway through the hunters that I need. So by the time I get here, I will have all the bioelectric parts. I will start focusing on that once I'm a lot stronger. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this part 2, the gameplay, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.